Mila and I just arrived in Cyprus. And I thought instead of bringing you along for another travel day, I would show you how we settle into a new city. So today, I'm gonna bring you along with us for the first 24 hours of getting Mila and I settled here in Larnaca. Now first things first, it's late, I'm tired, but we gotta get Mila organized. I can't have her getting her claws into a leather couch. That's just not something I'm willing to pay for. And unfortunately with leather, they show quick, so we need to cover it. Can't forget the all-important box that is on its 3rd country and maybe 10th city. It's gotta come though. Don't tell Mila, but I think we're getting to the point to where we have too many towels. Lots of smells to be had, Mila, lots of smells. Mila is such a ball of energy right now, and to be honest, I don't blame her. She sat in her carrier for 14 hours today without a single meow, not a peep out of her. We flew from Barcelona to Athens, had a 3-hour layover in Athens, and then Athens down here to Larnaca, where we're at in our Airbnb now. And I would love nothing more than to take a hot shower and just go into bed. But I understand that she has an endless amount of energy in this moment and needs to play. I'm hoping maybe 30 minutes or so of running her around, maybe I'll wear her down enough to where I can lay down. Fingers crossed, let's see if it works. Played with Mila for a long time, showered, but she lets me sleep at night. Oh, she's in the covers right now. She's right here. She's right here. I don't even know what layer of blanket she's in. Hey, I see that paw. All right, I'm gonna try and get some rest. Wish me luck, guys. See you in the morning. Well, if this face doesn't give it away, Mila did not sleep last night, which was to be expected. She was just up chirping, talking to me. I always say that she's doing her inventory of the new place. She's like telling me what we have and what we don't have. And I would love to sleep today, but we have things to do. So I'm going to start by drinking a really strong tea, taking our lovely view of Larnaca here. Mila is happy to be outside because there are birds to see. Yeah. How you doing, girl? Oh, I see. There it is. There's 2 of them. What are they doing up there? So I'll get some caffeine going and we will get this day started. Mila and I need to eat. For myself, I downloaded one of the delivery apps here in Cyprus, ended up getting a first delivery great deal, ordered breakfast and lunch, that's on the way. And then for Mila, I packed a fair amount of her food in our suitcase so we'd have a fair amount for her for the first few days. I've got about 3 days worth of her wet food, and then a few weeks worth of her dry food. Now Ghostby is a Spanish brand. I can't get it here in Cyprus, so I'll have to transition her to another brand. And finally, the big import. What's better than 1 large bag of churros? 2 large bags of churros. Now before you call me crazy, hear me out. They don't have them here. I couldn't find them online when I was doing research about what food I could get. I saw that they had one version of like the creamies, but it had a bunch of writing on it that I didn't know. So I figured if I could import 3 months worth of churros, I was going to. Obviously for today, the next few days, we are covered for Mila's wet food. But I would like to figure out where I can buy more today and then buy in bulk, ideally a month's worth of food. But if I could get a couple of weeks, I know I could order this online, but we're only going to be here in Larnaca for 5 days. I don't know if I can get it shipped that quickly. So after I eat, my first task of the day is to figure out where in the city I can get more of her wet food. Okay, Mila, Mama will be right back, okay? I'll be right back. So I looked it up online and I found a pet shop that was about a 25-minute walk away from our Airbnb that had Mila's food. But as I was walking there, I saw a small pet shop that was in our neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in. Turns out they had her food right there. I was able to buy 10 packets of her wet food, which is about 5 days worth. So that plus the ones that I brought from Spain will last us about 8 days, and that buys me plenty of time to buy it online. Went over to the grocery store, got myself some food, and now I'm going to try and wear Mila out a bit. For our first 5 nights in Cyprus, we're in an Airbnb. Now, we're not in our permanent accommodation quite yet. Our co-living opens in a few days, but for the first few nights we're here in Cyprus, we have to be in an Airbnb. And unfortunately, our Airbnb just has this small patio space and not a large outside space that Mila's used to. I would love for her to have a massive garden every single day of her life. But we're living in a city for the first few days, and finding a place with a garden was nearly impossible and extremely expensive. So I'm just gonna have to put in a little extra effort to make sure that her activity levels are met. Coming to the end of our first 24 hours here in Cyprus, and Mila is calming down. Hopefully we'll sleep well tonight. Hope you guys enjoy this little vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you really soon. Say bye, Mila. Say good night.